Hi friends, this is the second tutorial on working with bash, where we'll cover tips on how to find your way around and how to work more efficiently with help options, touch, echo and aliases. If you're new to bash, make sure to watch my previous video where I covered the basic concepts. When working with bash, you will come across commands or aliases which you don't know where they're coming from. A simple way to find this out is by using command-V followed with your command or alias. For example, if I applied this to some of my aliases, it shows what the alias contains, but when applying this to other commands, it will either show the bin directory or as a bash built-in command. At any point, if you want to know more about a command, you can access the help option or the manual page. And as mentioned in the previous video, use grep to search for a string inside the manual. When using the man command for the manual, you can also search by using the / followed by your search string, and then press N for the next result. This is similar to working with Vim. If you quickly want to create a file with no content, use the touch command followed by the file name. Or if you want to quickly create a file with some content, use the echo command and redirect it to a file name, as shown in my previous video about piping and redirection. The echo command can also be used in combination with variables, but we'll cover variables in a later video. As I mentioned in the previous video, aliases are a great tool to increase your productivity when working with bash. Instead of typing long commands or combination of commands, which you use often, add them to your bashrc or zshrc file under your user profile and assign a short alias to them. Here I'm using Vim as a code editor, which I covered in a previous video. Here are some examples of helpful aliases to use. Bashrc files come sometimes pre-configured with aliases for list command. For example, to show hidden files, use space or enable syntax highlighting. But you can also add or customize your own based on what you want to see when using the list command. When working with aliases, you will need to reload the bashrc or zshrc file often for changes to take effect. In order to do that, we use the source command followed by bashrc or zshrc file, but you can create an alias to speed up the process and even add a small prompt that it's reloaded. Clearing the screen and listing current directory is also something you'll do often. Just add this combination to your aliases. For navigating one or two directories up to the parent directories, you can use the following aliases. You can also combine this with clear and list command. Accessing your command line history can be easier by just entering the H key or piping history with grep to search through your previous commands more easily. Count the total of files recursively with this command. And to remove recursively forced, add this alias, but be careful with this one because there is no warning. In order to search for a string with grep, but at the same time display a few lines before and after the search result, use the following alias. Grep is a very powerful tool for which I will create a dedicated video in the future. And if there are commands that you always want to run as admin, add them to your aliases but starting with sudo. You will still need to enter your password. If you want to see which aliases you have currently configured, enter alias. This will show a full list of all your aliases. If you want to search through this list, pipe it with grep followed by your search string. Hope you enjoyed this second video on bash. In the next video I will cover creating and configuring bash script files. See you in the next video.